Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where today we're going to be talking about the Kenobi Disney Plus series that's going to begin filming in July and what we can expect. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Welcome back to all of the returning subscribers, but if you're new to the channel and you're just finding me for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on this video and any other video that you check out, and be sure to hit that notification bell not once but twice so that the bell is completely filled in so that you never miss a video the second it goes live. One of the writers from Kenobi was interviewed by Discussing Film, and Star Wars News Net's John Huey has picked out the quotes that are relevant to us in terms of Star Wars fans and what we can expect from this Disney Plus series. So we're going to go through that report and check out what we can expect and do some commentary. Alright, the report goes as follows. It says, quote, "The writer of the Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series, Hossein Amini, was interviewed recently by Discussing Film. In the interview, Amini talks about the upcoming production, how he got involved, and his approach to the story, which takes place 11 years before the events of A New Hope. We connect the dots of his statements with what we had learned about the project when we broke the news of its existence earlier in the year. It makes a lot of sense. Let's check it out." The interview was conducted by Michael Slavin, who did a great job trying to dig as much detail and information out of the writer as he could, which is no easy task when it comes to Star Wars projects. We pulled and extracted the quotes from the interview that don't retread oft repeated beats we've already heard about the project. Amini said the plan is to start shooting in July, so what can he tell us at this point? Amini says, quote, "It spans the period between episodes 3 and 4. It's a period where there is a lot of change in the galaxy and a lot of hardship. So for Obi-Wan's character, he has a lot to adjust, given the loss of his close friends and the order that he believed in. How did he tackle one of the most iconic Star Wars characters during the most difficult time of their life?" Amini responds, quote, "For a writer, that is difficult to journey, to explore, because there is so much conflict in terms of internal and external, and that's what you're always looking for in a story. When things are going great, it's difficult to wrangle a story out of that because there was nothing to struggle against in both the interior and exterior sense. So I've always been drawn to situations that revolve around some kind of crisis. Why is this story better suited for a 6-episode series versus a theatrical film?" To which the response came, "The situation is so complex both for him personally and, in a way, the state of the galaxy, you sort of need time to explore. And to be honest, there are loads of other stories within that period as well. It's quite a few years. There is so much going on between episode 3 and 4 that hasn't been explored. The idea of being able to go into a character journey, plus the politics and plus all of the vastness of the Empire and what's going on is exciting, just because it feels like a proper period of history that is sometimes hard to do in 2 hours. That quote can be spun as though he is divulging the series will span the course of a few years, but we are not ready to make that assumption. It is interesting to hear that they will be touching on the status of the Empire's growth during this time and the impact it has on the galaxy, and not just zoomed in on Obi-Wan himself. So how did Amini get involved with the project? I was initially contacted by the original director for the film version, Stephen Daldry, and chatted with him and loved him as a director, and then with Lucasfilm. It was more of a conversation than a pitch. I am incredibly gracious about it. They didn't make it feel like an audition. From what I was told when I broke the news about the series in February, they took the original script for the movie and reworked it into a 6-episode series, so the core of the story is likely the same. I imagine the original writers will still be credited, and they brought Amini in to help rework it and add elements to make it work as a 6-hour limited series. Ewan McGregor had to lie about his involvement for 4 years, so how long have you been attached? It's probably coming up to almost 2 years now. I mean, obviously it's been on and off, but yeah. So that is the gist of the Obi-Wan portion of this interview that we have from one of the writers on the Kenobi project. I'm going to butcher the name again, so I'm not going to try it out again. But that's what we got. So it turns out that the original story was the movie, which we all thought we were going to be getting the Kenobi anthology film. But I'm much happier that it's going to be a series, 6 episodes, and essentially an hour long each. So we're going to get 6 episodes that we aren't sure whether it's going to be spanning a short period of time or all 11 years. What I'm in favor of is doing multiple seasons with Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, and if we can get to that point, do all 11 seasons, checking out 1 year after the next, and just having the whole time frame between episodes 3 and 4 of Obi-Wan's life being explored. I know they did some of that on Rebels, so I guess if they want to skip a couple of years here and there, they can do that, but I think it would be great to see that in live action anyway. Alright, so with this also, one other thing I want to note is that we're getting part of the galaxy in terms of the Empire's growth. So what could we expect here? Could we expect some type of... there's definitely going to have to be some missions, because he's not just sitting there babysitting Luke from afar on Tatooine the whole time. So we're going to have to see maybe if Darth Vader's going to make an appearance like he did in Rogue One, and maybe that's where Hayden comes in. He has been doing a lot with Disney and Lucasfilm lately, so if it's not The Rise of Skywalker, maybe it's this. Maybe they're teeing something up for that. But that's just complete speculation, just my wildest guess right there. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are you in favor of doing multiple seasons of this? Because currently it seems that it's just going to be a one series, 6-episode type of thing. But let me know what you guys think and what you guys want in the comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, God bless, and may the Force be with you.